Hello, this is Michael with Project Inspire the Music. The project consists of two different programs, Juno, which is focused on the youth and underprivileged school systems, and Night, with a K, which is focused on the general population. The project's main objective is to aggressively and passionately promote the benefits of music, piano, and creative expression in hopes to enhance cognitive functions, induce artistic creativity, and to nourish empathy and self-esteem. By uniting businesses and philanthropists and artists, the project's programs can make a considerable contribution to promoting music and, just as importantly, provide musical instruments to many of the needy communities. Juno is a series of community outreach programs to nourish early creative expression and to combat the mental illness growing within the youth and the school systems. Night is a series of community enrichment programs to enhance analytical reasoning and to stimulate creativity by promoting music, piano, and artistic expression through the lens of neuroscience and psychology. Mission in promoting the music: relentlessly and passionately create programs to provide youth communities and institutions access to music and instruments to foster creativity and to combat the rising mental illness in the younger generation. And number two is use the latest research in neuroscience and psychology to compel the general public to learn, play, and create music to enhance cognitive function, promote psychological well-being, and to better compete in the quickly evolving future of robotics, AI, software, and automation. The project consists of monthly programs and shows to rigorously reach a large target market in an efficient and repeatable method. The Juno events target the underprivileged communities where access to music and instruments are cost prohibitive. Each month, there will be 3 events for large schools that lack funding for music and instruments, and 4 events for large apartment complexes in low-income communities. The night events target the general population and the senior communities. Each month, there will be 2 events for large apartment complexes and 2 events uniting seniors and young musicians. Schools, libraries, and community centers for the apartments and senior centers can lend out instruments to the individuals. Local businesses can sponsor individual instruments and provide gift certificates to raffle off. The Juno program: nourishing the creative spirit in our children. Providing underprivileged communities with instruments, lessons, and inspiration to enhance their minds and lives with music and creative expression. The Juno purpose: uniting businesses, philanthropists, foundations, artists, musicians, actors, and wealthy techies to provide funding to equip schools and youth institutions with musical instruments to nourish creative expression and self-development. And hopefully creating one solution to address the mental illness permeating throughout the youth that may lead to violence, mass shootings, and long-term antisocial behavioral patterns. The Juno elements. The school events are intended to not just inspire the students to participate in music activities, but also to provide numerous creative musical instruments. With proper funding, each of the targeted schools would be donated 10 88-key digital pianos, 10 61-key digital pianos, which are easier to borrow and great to learn basics of music, 10 of the 37-key synths, which allow for endless creativity without the stringent lessons of learning how to play the piano. 10 tabletop synths, which has also the endless creativity, but also portability for being able to be lended out. 10 bassline beats, and this appeals to the current trends of digital media by the youth. 2 digital drum sets, which appeal to the rock and roll kind of creatives. And then 2 of the 61-key synthesizers that might be used for presentations and talent shows. Each school should designate a certain room or area for musical creation including the library, since all the instruments are digital and can be used with headphones. A lending program could be established by the school to loan out some of the instruments, giving some of the students the ability to greatly explore the creativity in their own privacy. The Juneau apartments are intended to provide underprivileged communities musical inspiration and access to some instruments. Offices will have one or two of each instrument to loan out to the residents. Local businesses can sponsor additional instruments and provide for gift certificates to make events exciting and rewarding to attend. The Night Program: Empowering the Science Mind and Awakening the Creative Spirit. The Night Purpose: Promoting music and piano through the lens of neuroscience and psychology to compel the general population to enhance their minds and lives through musical creative expression. The Night Purpose: Make a considerable contribution to the collective perception on the importance of music, piano, and artistic expression in the development of a healthy, cohesive society. And also prepare the society, especially the youth, for the rapidly changing world and the pervasive encroachment of artificial intelligence, robotics, software, and automation in the domain of human labor and skills. Night Elements. Night apartment events are similar to the Juneau apartment events, but with less available instruments. Offices will have instruments to loan out to the residents. And again, local businesses can sponsor additional instruments and provide for gift certificates to make events exciting and rewarding to attend. The night senior events are intended to provide our young, dedicated musicians an opportunity to share their music and talent with the senior communities. Keyboards will be provided to promote cognitive health and resilience, and a continual appreciation for the arts. The funding required for efficient implementation of Program Juneau and Night is relatively substantial, but given the uniqueness and opportunity to propagate the benefits of music and creative expression, and to provide an alternative and natural remedy for the mental illnesses leading to depression, anxiety, suicides, long-term malbehaviors, and mass violence within our youth, I believe many companies, philanthropists, and musician artists will be interested in the effort. Though funding really only requires one capable believer, the cost per contributor greatly decreases as more are united in the effort. So thanks for watching, and I hope to be able to discuss in person Project Inspire the Music.